Hey guys, Andrethefarmer here, and I know you guys have seen me do an air layer multiple times. This is one that we just opened up. This is a pomegranate, but what I want to show you is the next step after you've completed your air layer. So for those of you that have done air layers or you started air layers and you're wondering, what do I do once I have roots? Well, this is what you do. So the first thing I like to do is prune the air layer. So I like to make sure that we're not carrying a lot of extra branches on here. A lot of branches that are gonna make this hard for it to balance in a pot. So I'm just gonna give it a nice little trim and just try to make a nice compact plant that's gonna be easy to balance in a pot. Because one of the keys is you've gotta keep this thing as still in the pot as possible. I found a pot that's about the appropriate size that I want for this. And we're gonna put a little bit of dirt in this pot. We pre-moistened this dirt. We want our dirt to be nice and moist. Now we're just gonna put a little dirt in the bottom of this pot just to get it started, because we're gonna actually wanna plant this a little bit deep. Now, when we cut this off, we're gonna cut it off a little bit lower, probably about 4 or 5 inches, maybe three inches below where the last roots are. And we always cut it at an angle so water doesn't pool on this part here. And now we've got our tree. We're gonna go ahead and plant this. So we've got our bucket of soil. We're gonna put this right in the center right here, and we're just gonna put dirt all around it. We've gotta be real gentle. We wanna make sure we don't break the roots. We've got this soil, it's super moist. There was a little water in this bucket. We add the soil to the water. We've got nice, almost muddy soil. And we're gonna make sure we hold this steady. Now, some trees have more delicate roots than others. The most delicate roots that I've ever seen are my lychees. They have super delicate roots, but they also air layer very well. Now with most trees, we don't want to plant them super deep. With an air layer, it's kind of okay, because we don't really have a graft union or a point where the roots start. The roots are coming basically out of wood. So the whole thing is basically wood. We want to make sure that we pack this nice and tight. That's the key, because we don't want those roots to be flailing around in there. Sometimes I'll put a stake in if I have a bigger tree. A small tree like this, I can probably get away without having a stake. Didn't want all that nice moist soil in there at the bottom. Yes. And then last but not least, we want to put our mulch on top, right? So we just want to make sure that we have a layer of mulch on top, and all the mulch is going to do is help keep that soil nice and moist. Eventually it'll break down over time and add nutrients to the plant, and that's it. We have a brand new pomegranate tree.